Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's nice to see a full house here tonight at the Opera House, and it's particularly heartening to the artists, I know, because this is their last concert before they return to America. Playing records on the radio, I know this man's got an incredible following here in Australia. So without any more ado, ladies and gentlemen, how about you put your hands together and welcome to the Sydney Opera House, the country music artist of the decade, Buck Owens.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you very much. When you live in the country, everybody is your neighbor. On this one thing you can rely. Yeah, they'll all come to see you and never ever leave you, saying y'all come to see us by and by. Y'all come, y'all come, y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us when you can. Y'all come, y'all come, y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us now and then. Here's Don on the Well, now Ken folks are coming. They're coming by the dozen and eating everything from soup to hay. And though they're leaving and grandma's a grieving, you can still hear the poor soul say, y'all come, y'all come, y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us when you can. Y'all come, y'all come, y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us now and then. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have to make a little swap there. It's a pleasure to be here. I think I grabbed the wrong thing, or. When I was young, left my home and I went away to Vegas with my guitar and my dreams. I had to try to play and sing in Vegas, but my mama told me I was wrong, and she begged me to stay at home. But my will was strong and I had to make it big in Vegas. They put my name up in lines where I'm playing, and the lines out in front will be gone. I'll get a standing ovation from the people when I start to sing my song. When I turn them on in Vegas, well, I've played every honky-tonk and smoky bar in Vegas, and I guess that I ain't got what it takes for Las Vegas. But my dreams still linger on, though my faith is almost gone. But my will is strong and I gotta make it big in Sydney. They put my name up in lights where I'm playing, and the lines out in front down in Vegas. La 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 la, big in Vegas. La 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 la, big in Vegas. I'm gonna write a little letter, gonna mail it to my local DJ. Hey, I'm saying here's a little record that I want my jockey to play. Roll over Beethoven, let me hear my record today. You know my temperature's are rising and the jukebox is blowing a fuse. Hey, feel my heart's a beating rhythm and my soul keeps a singing the blues. Roll over Beethoven, tell Tchaikovsky the news. Roll over Beethoven, 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 tell Tchaikovsky the news. Here's Don Rich on the guitar. Woo! So that Don. I got the rockin' pneumonia and I need a shot of rhythm and blues. I caught the rolling off the rider sitting down at a rhythm review. Roll over Beethoven and tell Tchaikovsky the news. It's early in the morning, I'm giving you a warning not to step on my blue suede shoes. Hey, diddle diddle, I'm playing my fiddle and I ain't got nothing to lose. Roll over Beethoven, tell Tchaikovsky the news. Roll over Beethoven, yeah. Roll over Beethoven. Roll over Beethoven. Roll over Beethoven. Roll over Beethoven. Tell Tchaikovsky the news. Roll over Beethoven. 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 Tell Tchaikovsky the news. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to be here, and I might say we're proud to be in such a beautiful, gorgeous, what's it? You know, as you go around the world, you know, in the States, you hear things about things like this place, and you read about it, and you see it. They send, you know, these pictures. They have pictures in magazines and newspapers, and they have stories about it. We've got Watergate. I want to tell you that we're very happy to be here, and we've been in Australia for 2 weeks, and they've got me saying some of the awfulest things. They've been trying to teach me how to talk strain. That's what they called it. I want to tell you that we've had a wonderful visit, and this is our last night and our closing night of our tour here. And I want to tell you that Sydney, that this is a wonderful surprise. We've never played for a finer audience than what you folks have been so far. Now, don't you quit, here? I tell you, as a matter of fact, I'll tell you what I'd like for you to do. As soon as the show's over, go home and pack your clothes and go back to America with us. Then we'll play music and just travel all over. How about that? Hey, I want to tell you just one thing that happened to me. You know, I've been having a little throat trouble, and Kevin Ritchie of EMI,
he took me to his doctor, you know, and they took me in there, and they set me down in a little bitty room, you know, and they got a bunch of little rooms, you know, and they sit you down and you wait your turn for the doctor to come, you know. So while I'm sitting in there, I'm just getting kind of bored, you know, and I'm listening to what's happening over here because the walls are quite thin, and you can hear quite good if you got your ear over there, see? So what I was doing, I was listening. He was examining an 84-year-old lady. Now she's 84. Told you I was learning, see? She's 84 years old, and the doctor's saying to her, he says, "Madam, you're 84 years old," and she says, "Yes." He says, "Well, sit down." And she sat down. He says, "I've got something to tell you." She said, "Well, out with it." He said, You're pregnant." She said, "I'm 84 years old." He said, "It doesn't matter, you're pregnant." She said, "Can I use your phone?" He said, "Yes." So she's dialing her 94-year-old husband. He's at home. He picks up the telephone and he says, "Hello?" She says, "You dirty old gaffer. You filthy old devil. I'm pregnant." He says, "Who is this?" "I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back." "Then I'll roll in my sweet baby's arms." Well, I ain't gonna work on the railroad, ain't gonna work on the farm. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back and roll in my sweet baby's arms. Yeah, roll in my sweet baby's arms. Yeah, roll in my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back and roll in my sweet baby's arms. Ronnie Jackson on the 5-string banjo. Well, now where were you last Saturday night while I was laying in jail? Yeah, walking the street with another man who wouldn't even go on my bail. Well, I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. Yeah, I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back and rolling my sweet baby's arms. It's done. Done, Red. Jerry Brightman on the steel guitar. Mama's a beauty operator, and sister can weave and can spin. Yeah, now daddy owns an interest in the old cotton gin. Watch that old money roll in. Hey, I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. Yeah, I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back and roll in my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back and roll in my sweet baby's arms. Sister radio comes from far away, and when it's night over here, over there, it's a breaking day. I remember all the good times we had a-walking in the sand with the beautiful girl that I met made in Japan. The beauty of her face was beyond my wildest dreams.
like cherry blossoms blooming in the mountains in the early spring. As we walked by the river and she softly took hold of my hand, that's when I fell deep in love with the girl made in Japan. Would lay on Tokyo Bay, and the singing of the birds woke us up at the break of day. Her smiling eyes always seemed to try to understand all the love in my heart for the girl made in Japan. My transistor radio comes from far away, and when it's night over here, over there, it's a breaking day. She cried when she said she'd been promised to another man. That's when I left my heart with the girl made in Japan. Yes, my heart will always be with the girl made in Japan. My transistor radio comes from far away, and when it's night over here, over there, it's a breaking day. She cried when she said she'd been promised to another man. That's when I left my heart with the girl made in Japan. Yes, my heart will always be with the girl made in Japan.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, if you keep that up, you won't have to go with me to America. I'll move to Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to do a hymn for you. This is a big part of this story is a true story. It's about my grandmother's old Bible. You know, when I was a very young boy, she used to rock me in her old rocking chair, and she'd hum old melodies to me that she didn't know any words to. I promised her that, Mama, one day when I grow to be a man, I'm going to write some words, and then you and I are going to have a song. Well, I kept that promise, but I was a little bit too late. Mom had already gone. We'd like you to listen very close to the words, because it might remind you of somebody that's growing old, somebody that you love very much, is very near and dear to your heart, that you don't call or you don't drive by to see. We'll dedicate it to all the mothers and all the grandmothers. It's entitled very simply, There's Dust on Mother's Bible, and it goes this way. There's dust on Mother's Bible, its pages worn with age, and though it's old and wrinkled, Mama's there on every page. The night the angels called her, Mama called me to her side, and she handed me her old Bible. She said, son, let this be your guide. Now, I picked up Mama's old Bible, and to my heart, I pressed it tight. Oh, and you know, I thought I could hear her whisper ever so softly. She said, son, I'll meet you on the other side. I kissed my mama's old Bible, and I wiped away the dust. Oh, you'll never know until she's gone how you'll miss your mother's love.
Buck Owens, ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Buck Owens. I just met a guy at the back who must stand about 6'5". He's quiet spoken, but I believe he sings up a storm, is the fastest rising young star in country music in America today. And I know after you'll see his act here tonight, he'll probably come into that category here in Australia as well. Buddy Allen.
Well, came in last night at 10:30. The baby of mine didn't let me in, so move it on over. Move it on over. Move over, fat dog, cause it's any dogs moving in. Well, you changed the lock on my front door. My poor key don't fit no more, so slide it on over.
Move it on over.
Scoot it on over. Move over, cold dog, cause the hot dog's moving in. Yeah. Everyone, how about a nice round of applause for Don Rich and the Buckaroos? Come on. Well, you come to me on your knee, but I'll be busy scratching fleas, so slide it on over.
Move it on over.
Scoot it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, old dog, cause the new dog's moving in. Yeah. Well, remember, pup, before you whine, that side's yours and this side's mine, so slide it on over.
Move it on over.
Ease it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, old dog, cause the new dog's moving in. Yeah, move over, old dog, cause the new dog's moving in. Thank you very much. Good night.
Let's welcome to Sydney, Tony Booth.
Oh, the keys in the mailbox, come on in. Oh, jealous me and careless you, the odds were just too great. And I couldn't take those lonely nights you made me sit and wait. And I thought I'd seen the last of you when you walked out of sight. Instead I see you in my dreams each night. So the keys in the mailbox, come on in. And I'm sitting here wishing, dear, I had your love again. And I'll never even ask you where you've been. So the keys in the mailbox, come on in. Here's Jay. Well, I said I'd rather be alone than share your company. And I said don't come around at all if you want more than me. But sitting here alone, I can't deny the flame that burns. And I'll gladly take you back on any terms. So the keys in the mailbox, come on in. And I'm sitting here wishing, dear, I had your love again. And I'll never even ask you where you've been. So the keys in the mailbox, come on in. So the keys in the mailbox, come on in.
Those of you who have bought her albums probably noticed the pretty pictures of her, Susan, on the front. Well, I assure you, she'll put them to shame here live tonight. Welcome to Sydney, Susan Raye.
Standing in that silent hall, waiting for the final call, says it doesn't love me anymore. Shaking hands, I pack a bag, trembling voice, I call a cab. Slowly I start walking to the door. Cab arrives, it blows his horn, I stumble out in the early morn. Tell him of a place I've got to go. Hit 100 signal lights, paid a bill and a traffic fine. Getting through these doors that champagne fly, ridding myself of every tear I owe. Soaring high above the heaven in a 747, hiding back the tears that curse my eyes. Captain's voice so loud and clear amplifies into my ear, assuring me I'm flying friendly skies. LA International Airport, where the big jet engines roar. LA International Airport, I won't see him anymore. Thank you. Plastic trains, paper planes, those were the childhood games we used to play. Hide and seek, don't you hear? I'd close my eyes and he'd run away. Kick the can, toy soldier man, climbing maple trees. Evie, Ivy, over, I thought he'd come back to me. Teddy bears at county fairs, catching bumblebees. Plastic trains of paper planes bring my love back to me. Plastic trains, paper planes, those were the childhood games we used to play. Hide and seek, don't you peek? I'd close my eyes, he'd run away. Those were the childhood games we used to play. I'd close my eyes, he'd run away.
Come back, Susan. Come back, Susan. You folks know that Susan and I have been doing some things together. We'd like to sing a song for you that we didn't do together, but we might. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. We're going to Jackson, gonna mess around. I'm going to Jackson, look out Jackson town.
Well, go on down to Jackson, go ahead and wreck on hell.
Hell
Go
for
play your hand, you big talking man, make a big fool of yourself. Yeah, go to Jackson, go comb your hair. Yeah, go on to Jackson, go ahead and see if I care.
Yeah, when I stroll into that city,
Yeah,
women gonna stoop and bow.
ha,
All those ladies gonna want me to teach them what they don't know how. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson, turn loose of my shirt. I'm going to Jackson, I hope that this don't hurt.
now when they laugh at you in Jackson, I'll be dancing on a pony head. They'll lead you round town like a scolded hound with your tail tucked between
that's a natural fact. We're going to Jackson, ain't ever coming back.
Buck Owens, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, they're ripping his shirt off. This is incredible. This just doesn't happen in country music. They're ripping. Hey, girls, can you just calm down a bit? They've got his shirt. Does this happen often? Ladies and gentlemen, Buck Owens.
Hey!
Without his shirt yet.
Thank you very much. I didn't need that anyway. All right, hit me a B and we'll do this. Down the road here from me, there's a big hollow tree where you lay down $1 or two. Hey, you go round the bend, come back again. There's a jug full of good old Mountain Dew. They call it that old Mountain Dew. And them that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Here's Ronnie! Well, now my Uncle Marty sawed off and short. He measures just 4'2". Yeah, but thinks he's a giant when you give him a pint of the good old Mountain Dew. They call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Here's Jerry Brightman. Perfume, it had such a sweet smelling fume. Yeah, and to her surprise, she had it out alive. It was nothing but good old Mountain Dew. They call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse are few. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.